He went crazy, yo. It was a whole thing. I was impressed, bro. Like that whole verse is hard. Like I learned that verse before. I memorized his verse probably before I memorized my shit to keep it all the way 100. You feel me? Like he floated on that joint. Shout out Offset, man. Shout out to Migos for real. I was in the studio with Vinyls. He played the beat. I was drunk, as I usually am in the studio, and I had my bottle of Henny. How I usually hold it in a headlock, and then I just started rapping about it. I was looking at my bottle of Henny and just rapping about my Henny, and then that's how that hook kind of happened. I put the drink in the headlock. That's what I've been doing since I started, like, I guess, drinking right here. We're safe, you feel me? Walk around the house with it and be coolin'. Trying to cross me, boy, you bed not. 4 until 4 almost fell out. I don't sleep much. I work a lot, like I really do. I work really hard. Do it, they can't cause it's deadlocked. 4 until 4 almost fell out. I put the drink in the headlock. Trying to cross me, boy, you better not. 4 until 4 almost fell out. Almost fell out. How did I know you would sell out? I hit the block and I sell out. Plug in a lay, put the mail out. If I was still living in Boston when I would said that, you feel me, like if this was a couple months ago, that's pretty hot of me to say. That's a dangerous line, but peep game, I live in LA now, so I can say whatever the fuck I want about shipping, whatever. Niggas be waiting for handouts. I roll the blunts as the dreadlocks. Most of my sneakers is dead stock. Most of my sneakers only dead stock because I pick one shoe to wear and I'll wear that shit for like 2 months. I don't know why, I usually get a favorite shoe. Like I'll get a shoe that I've been searching for. Like when I was a kid and I couldn't afford it, you feel me? I usually get that shoe and I'll rock that shit for like a month. I fuck the bitch to the bedrock. I will not sell from the crib though. Don't shit where you sleep. Yeah, you hear it all the time. It's one of those things like when your mom tell you some shit, you feel me? But you gotta hear from somebody else to really listen to it. Cause it's like, nigga, my mom's told me that, it's whatever. But if somebody else tell me it too, it's just like, maybe I'm gonna really heed to this advice. No service dead like a dead spy. I don't need pig cause I smell cop. And I've been this way since the sandbox. And I must live where they cannot. Impossible, why the hell not? I am more lucky than Shamrock. All my dogs cold, but the lead hot. These days I run it like Ricky and Ross. What did it take to turn yourself to a boss? I don't know if I consider myself a boss. I try to think like that, you feel me? I try to think like, yo, what's the necessary sacrifice to get me to the next level? I'm getting Norby, you know I floss. Straight to the bread at all costs. I'm getting the top. And I mixed it with the Oral-B floss. That was definitely for my New York niggas too, for sure. For my B users. Those diamonds ain't real, boy, so knock it off. Hitting them full till I'm nodding off. Smoking the gas with the CVs and rosters. I don't know if everybody's hip to Cape Verdeans, cause like, but in Boston, there's like a real population of a lot of people, like a lot of different cultures and races and all types. It's like real smorgasbord of everybody. And Cape Verdeans are like a real thing. Like they're out there heavily in Boston, like heavily. And they're a lot of my good friends, a lot of my closest friends. You feel me? So we smoke gas a lot. Just spent 100 on one plate of pasta. Yeah. Green and the red, I'm like Blanca. Back in my heyday of being a young little wild nigga, I would sip a lot of lean and smoke a lot of weed together. So that's what the green and the red was. Blanca is from motherfucking Street Fighter. If y'all don't know that, that's a problem. Like for real, Blanca was one of the hardest people to beat. Play with the team, turn to Contra. Roll in water like lobster. Me and 3 bitches in Benihana. I ain't they daddy, they call me Papa. 100 been come up off $50. Watch out for snakes like a Gucci collar. That kind of just came to me because I was in the Gucci store like coincidentally like the day before I got these jeans. And I was in there and I saw the design, I'm like, ooh, Gucci making snakes on the collar? I was like, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, niggas probably think I'm a snake, so I'm not even gonna buy that shit.